You are a software engineer dreaming to come to the US, start your family or bring your family here and continue your development here. Today, I'm going to address all the best options that you have to make your American dream come true. Also, you will learn today how to get a free evaluation of your case. Let's go! Hello, my dear friends. I'm Stanislav Shamayev, a licensed business immigration and corporate attorney in Miami, Florida. Today, we're discussing the options for a software engineer to come to the US and continue your career and get a really good pay. And this video also follows the new reform on H-1B visa that we just got recently. And basically, this new reform makes this visa unavailable to regular software engineers that are really good, professional, talented, but no US employer will be willing to pay $100,000 for the foreign employee and get that H-1B selection lottery. So if you are in AI, cybersecurity, cloud services, blockchain, coding, or anything related to the technology and innovation, you need to know other alternative options that will bring you to the US. Option number one, O-1 talent visa. And let me tell you guys, this is really underrated visa and a lot of people don't know about it. And those who know think that this visa for people with Nobel Prizes or some intergalactical competitions winners, I don't know, like some Einsteins, okay? This is not true. I know where you're coming from because the USCIS website actually lists the examples of those prizes you need to win and right. I call them wet fantasies, okay? Because it's just impossible to get those people, right? O-1 in reality is 8 criteria, okay? Awards, judging, associations, press, critical roles, and others, right? I have a bunch of videos, guys. Watch this video to know more about the criteria of this visa. But let me tell you, if you have 5 years of experience in software engineering, right? You're coding, you're doing AI, you're trading neural networks and things like that. You have really good chance of getting approved and probably 3 to 4 criteria right off the bat, like judging the work of others through code review, architectural review, working with companies, good projects, leading critical role. You making good money significantly higher than the government statistics, and that's what we measure it by. You may have been involved in some good projects that come out of the companies where you worked for, okay? So right off the bat, you may have 3-4 criteria to begin, and that's already above 3 criteria that we need by law. Okay, I really want 5 criteria. We can help you to get associations, press, academic articles, and maybe even competitions for the judging purposes. Okay, so your O-1 could be really nice 6-7 criteria to get approved within 6 months and 2 months to get the visa and come to the US to work. Now, you want to say, Stanislav, what about the employer? I know that O-1 is a work visa and we need someone to sponsor us or sign the petition. Correct, this is true. However, you can open up and register your own company, which we can help you to do, and that company will be your employer, and you will be able to use it as an agent working with different projects, okay? So this is a problem, but there is a solution to that, okay? So O-1 is really good, is easy compared to other visas to begin with. Bring your family, your spouse, and the kids below 21 and start your career in the US. Initially, it's given for 3 years with unlimited extensions, but trust me, guys, for years of working in this industry, I extended maybe, I don't know how many, maybe 10 O-1 visas. And not because our clients don't trust us and don't come back. Actually, that's the opposite of that. But because those who came on O-1 ultimately within this 3-year period got approved for EB-1A for the green card. And this is the second option. Sometimes we start with O-1 and then transfer to EB-1 when time is right. But sometimes maybe you have 10 years of experience or more, you really worked on a big project, you have a lot of recognition, maybe conferences, you have a higher level of professional associations, memberships, and you've done a lot of things and been active in your career, then I may immediately qualify you for EB-1A. Okay, and actually I've done more EB-1As in my career than O-1s, right? Because the people that come to us are really good professionals in the field that I qualify for the green card immediately. And EB-1A gives the green card to you, to your spouse and kids below 21 years old for 10 years. And within the first 5 years, you are eligible to get the US passport if you qualify for simple requirements, all right? Same way on the 10 criteria, 2 additional criteria for art. Don't worry about that, guys. You're software engineers. You need to focus on judging the work of others through architectural review, peer review, technical tasks with hiring and things like that. Listing your companies where you worked in the past, where you're working right now, on your salary, and the projects that you fulfilled, right? Those are the 4 criteria that we will be using. Add press, add academic articles, add associations, and maybe sometimes even awards. We can help you to direct you to get those awards. And that could be 8 out of the 8 criteria, really strong petition that will be approved. And last but not least, EB-2 NIW. And yes, EB-1A is a year and a half, approximately. EB-2 NIW, 2.5 years. And the qualification for that is higher education, the project in the national interest of the United States government, and that you're well positioned to implement the idea of the project, okay? So that's the easy understanding what that is about. Let me give you an example of one of my EB-2 NIW approvals. Our client from France is an IT guy in artificial intelligence, and he connected with a US doctor who is a psychiatrist and psychologist, and they created the platform for self-assessment, okay, to avoid outburning or some problems with health based on mind problems and things like that. Really good stuff, really good stuff. So he participated as an IT in this platform, okay? And of course, mental health of people is in the national interest of the United States government. The client had the master's in software engineering, a bunch of experience on platforms with AI integration, and based on all that, the case was approved. So now, who actually qualifies? And I kind of mentioned my mantra, guys. This is my favorite mantra to easily explain who can get one of those 3 visas. Good professional in the field, okay? Be a good professional. And I know you've been doing this for years. It's a routine for you. You come to the office, you do your thing, you type, you code, you look, this and that, you analyze, you strategize. For you, you don't feel like you have any talent, but trust me, with all those routine tasks that you do, we can collect up to 4, maybe sometimes 5 criteria. It's not readily available to you because you don't have experience in understanding how you can assess yourself objectively, but I have the way to do this. It's called free evaluation. Below this video, there is a link. Click on it. Questionnaire will open up, fill it out, submit it to me. Within 2 days, I will analyze each answer to the question and let you know whether you have a good potential for your case. Which visa is best for you, which criteria will satisfy, what are the chances, what's the timing, what are the improvements, and most important, the potential. Because if you have the potential, that means that within the next 6 months of working with my team, under my strategy and methodology, we will be able to get you to at least 90% chance of approval. Okay? So this is important to understand, and do this right now. Do not postpone it, because every month, every year, it's harder and harder to get approvals for those petitions. And last but not least, what are the pitfalls to avoid? And I'll be a little bit more philosophical with you guys. I think the greatest mistake that I've seen for years of practice, and I've been practicing 10 years and working for my company, building a big project, is procrastination, okay? And I understand that procrastination could be caused by excuses, by unknown, by pricing and things like that. But guys, trust me, I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm just trying to make your life better. If you wait longer, it will become more expensive and much more difficult. Okay, so if you really want to come to the US, if you want to bring your family, if you want to be safe here, your kids get American education and have all the opportunities available to you and your family, get that free evaluation. If you see the word potential, come to the complex immigration planning. I will build a strategy for your case. Once we all know what's going on, you then will hire my company for complete case filing. And within 6 months of working on your case, we get you that approval with a very high chances. Okay? So this is my last word. Get a free evaluation. Smash the like button. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Ask questions. Do comments. I have Instagram, Telegram, LinkedIn, Facebook, all type of social media platforms where you can get unique content. My name is Stanislav Shamayev. I'm a lawyer of the future. Your future begins here. Good luck.